My parents were strong homeschoolers, and they really wanted to homeschool me. Despite the reasoning, my parents homeschooled me about half of my schooling career, roughly, pretty close. In high school, I spent half of it being homeschooled, and the second half of my senior year went to an alternative school called Merit in Goshen, Indiana, and that's where I finished off schooling at. And the rest of my high school career was spent between 3 high schools. From first grade all the way until I graduated, I was involved in scouting. My senior year, I ended up getting my Eagle. That's the biggest accomplishment that you can get in scouting. I really despised at one point the fact that I never really belonged anywhere as far as school goes, and that I moved around a lot and I had different friends and I lost a lot of friends. But now, I'm really thankful looking back. I'm really thankful that that did happen to me, because I gained a lot more from it than I think I would have if that did not happen. And as soon as I got out of high school, I decided to work for a couple of years. My first job was actually at McDonald's, and I worked there for about 8 months. Then I got the opportunity to work at my first factory job. I quit McDonald's and I swapped jobs, and I worked at Middlebury Hardwoods for about 6 months, I would say. I got worn out really quick, so I decided to quit that job and to work at another factory at Dometic, which is actually where my dad works. And I worked there, I think, about six months, I would say. I quit that job and decided to go to college. I decided to pursue environmental engineering and was on track to go to Purdue. As soon as my way to pay for it kind of fell through, well, you know, so did the rest. So that leads me currently to where I am now. I'm not really in college for any specific degree. I'm mostly just taking courses geared towards what I want to do, which is film, making movies, whether that's acting or directing, you know, production design, you know, pretty much anything. I just want to make movies. I want to be a part of making movies. Ultimately, though, I would like to act, you know, in big blockbuster film. But that's what I want to do, and I know that's what I want to do. I've wanted to do that since I was a little kid when I first saw Spy Kids. So, you know, that's what I'm working towards now, is film. I feel like I could take the technical part of me and the creative part, use my imagination and tell stories and create, you know, other worlds in a way. You know, I can tell stories, be anyone I want, be anywhere I want, do anything I want, and I just love film. And so I feel like I know that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So, in the next 3 years, I plan on moving to Los Angeles, California. But I'm giving myself these 3 years prior to prepare and to plan accordingly, because, you know, moving to LA is no joke. It's expensive, you know, and a lot of people can't live out there very long. Thankfully, I do have, you know, basically my entire dad's, you know, side of the family lives 40 minutes from LA. So I am blessed when it comes to that. But basically my goal is in the next this summer, I plan on working factories for a shift to make money and to save up, to still stay in school. So after I get off work, go to my classes, take, you know, the classes that are geared towards what I want to do, which is film. And then after that, I want to get involved with the Civic Theater, which is a one of the top theaters, community theaters in our nation, as far as budget and things like that go. And I want to get involved and build a resume, confidence, different things that I'm going to need when I go out there. And trying to go out there now, I think, would be a bad idea, because, you know, I'm not as experienced as I should be, not even close. And trying to get jobs is that much more competitive, because you're dealing with way more people and the level of competition is so much stiffer. So I feel it's smart to do as much as I can in this area. Also, you know, I feel like losing my extra weight would be great for acting. It makes me more diverse, more marketable. So that gives me 3 years to save up a lot of money, to build a resume, to mature as a person and as an actor, and to lose weight and get in shape. And so that is my game plan.